I was playing a little bit off stream yesterday. Got my rating up to 2726. So hopefully I can stay above 2700 for this stream. Yeah, it starts in already 10 seconds. So I'm going to put chat in emote only mode and hopefully I can get off to a good start. Okay, first opponent. Also, thank you, Ducks on the Pond. First time sub. Okay. This is my pet line against King's Indian attack. It's kind of passive, but it's stable. My plan is probably rook d8, knight f8. Maybe a4, rook a5. Hmm. So I'm creating the battery. Also preparing rook a d8. And g5 is maybe coming. Bishop c5 here. Yeah, I might be worse. Knight is pinned. h6 is coming. f5. f5 looks so bad, but maybe there's some merit. Preparing this. Also maybe preparing f5 because takes, I pin the queen, but there's bishop g6 in that line. Okay, well now... F5 and then queen h5. Maybe. That's not good. That is really bad. Oh no, my king. Okay. Oh, it's a rough start. I just gotta play that game. F5 was perhaps a little bit self-destructive. I saw the idea of queen h5 hitting this. Maybe I should have taken on d1, but I just felt so slow with calculating. Takes f5. Take. The problem is... Actually, in this line, I'm taking with check. Yeah, maybe that would have some merit. Okay. It's a tournament gambit. Losing the first round to hopefully get some compensation later. I mean, by the time I got here, I just didn't see like a clear plan. White has all the play in the position. Like maybe I should have aimed to trade bishop sooner and just allow h6 and play g6. But what to do? Like bishop a8. Let's see. Yeah, bishop 8. It's hard to play accurately though as black. So wow, almost 700 players. Usual names on top. Okay, new game. Let's try and at least get on the scoreboard. I'll play a London. I'll play knight c3. This is actually a more ambitious line. a6. E4 maybe just takes. I think it just takes. So I hit the pawn. I don't know the theory here. Allow d4. I have e5. Take, take. There's knight a4. The drawback of a6, it weakens b6. If queen a5, I have c3, defending the knight and the king. This could get messy pretty quickly, like with e4 hanging. Like queen a5, c3, take, take, and then take. And maybe queen d4, hitting the knight, defending my knight, defending c3. Knight b6 is like a looming threat. Okay, I have b4 here. b4 looks really, really nice. So it basically chases the queen back. And then I can probably take with queen. Defending e5, I just take. I'm threatening e5 myself. Okay, e5 does allow knight d5 now. I mean, rook d1. I think I'll just develop. I was looking for like knockout blows, but I think the best strategy is just to try and paralyze black. It's very hard for black to actually like untangle. If a5, I have b5. Okay, knight is being pressured. Don't have to move it. I think I'll just castle. If takes, I take.
It's Chess Tuesday. Hoping for a good one today.
Welcome back to Zwoosh. Happy Tuesday. Okay, so I should have seen this coming, but I think it's okay. Hitting the bishop. Like almost some queen takes f8. Okay, let's defend first. My bishop was attacked. Rook e8. I can take and say, oh no, my queen. Oh no, my queen. Someone call an ambulance. But maybe for me? No, not for me. Queen takes b7. I mean, I lose back the bishop, but I have this move. This actually looks pretty good. Because if takes and I pin and win, and here I threaten mate, and then I'll take back. Actually, I probably could have played queen g5 there. Oh no, my rook. Someone call an ambulance. Opponent's not taking my free stuff. Can I play this? Oh no, my rook. Okay. I think I'll go for mate on d8. Okay. That was a feel-good game. I mean, I got a really, really good position out of the opening. I'm not sure the theory, though. Like, a6 taking is correct. And then here, yeah, maybe e4 is not the way to go.
Great game. Good luck today, Eric.
Oh, thank you, Nate Brady. Oh, welcome back to Vanguard, too. Shout out to Nate Brady. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, if takes a rook here, it's mate on g7. A nice mating idea. So yeah, this line isn't really anything special if black plays properly. But it got really messy, or it just got really, I should say really good for me. It could have gotten messy if black takes. Oh, I can take with knight. I was only looking at taking with pawn. Wow, look at this line. b4, queen takes b4, knight b6, c2, queen d2, queen b1. It's not good for me to take. I have to play this and then it's a draw. Wow. Okay, so if I ever get this position again, the best move is a3, which actually is quite simple, just preparing some eventual b4. And then if d4 here, I guess this is a better version. Queen a5. Ah, because after it takes, we have b4. Okay. Compared to the other line with the pawn here, like b4 wouldn't work. Okay. I learned something new. So I'm 1 out of 2. I did lose the first round, but trying to fight back. Round 3 is coming up. Few games going. Watching Komsky. Dead drawn position. Komsky's the one down a pawn, so black hoping for something. The only hope is you put your king on b3 and hope white plays bishop c3 so you can play a3. But that's not going to happen. The other hope is to play a3 and hope white pre-moves some bishop move. Is this game going to go on another 50 moves? Oh dear. No one's offering a draw. Okay, draw by repetition. 150 moves. I assume that was the last game. Yep. Okay. Round 3. Thank you, Mandal. Happy 16. So, Maroczy bind against Accelerated Dragon. There's usually a few different plans for black in these sort of middle game structures. I'm going for the plan of a4, queen a5. Trying to get a grip on the queen side. Yeah, knight d7 might make sense here. Just trade the bishops. I have a feeling this is going to be a more like positional game. Okay. Pawn b4. Just wondering, can I take and play knight c5? Calculation is here, e5. And maybe I'm winning b3. Let's try it. If queen d4, I have to play e5 because my rook's hanging. If the queen defends the rook, I take and then win b3. Unless there's some discoveries. I mean, there's a line queen d4, e5, queen d1, and then I take. Queen c2 is simple, though. Okay, so... take... knight d5 might be coming. Let's take. I do concede the e-file. I was thinking if here I play knight e6. Not the prettiest of moves, but maybe someday, like knight d4, e5, queen b6, bishop c6. Have the f4 square to work with. g5 maybe is a move eventually. Okay, safety first. It's going to be a question if I want to take on d5. Take and then knight f4. Maybe. But maybe not. But maybe. Burned a lot of time there. G5 doesn't work. Second guessing every move. That's not a good position. Like g3 and bishop e2 is coming. Actually, g3, threatening knight takes g3. There might be c5 in that line, though. It's a good move. Or was it? Bishop d5 of e6. Yeah, I'm worse now. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. My knight got trapped. What to do? It felt like I had very good chances after f3 up a pawn, but white still had a ton of pressure. I'm not actually like mating here. Maybe I had to somehow threaten queen takes g4. And white found bishop g6. What to do? I guess is it losing? I have to play king f8. Wait. It's not losing. Oh, because of what happened in the game. But it's worse for black. Was I better after f4? That was just equal. Wow. Yeah, knight is so bad on g7. Okay, moving on. I'll try and get back to 50%. And the London worked well for me in the previous game. Okay, we'll repeat the same line. If we see a6 again, I'll be prepared. We see this line. So I'm threatening mate. This is actually still opening prep. Bishop develops this way, I can try and trap the rook. So I think bishop b7 is what most people play. And then there's a really cool idea to play h4, allow black to take, and then play rook h3 to get to b3. But we don't quite see that. I'm just going to trust that after takes, I have this, and then oh no, my rook, and then I mate. So the bishops are essentially dominating the queen side now. I'm pretty sure this is like still a playable move. I have vague memories of like, looking at this line with the engine, but I don't remember what the engine says. I'm already up about 2 minutes on the clock. It's the power of opening preparation. And black's taking their time because if black doesn't play correctly here, then it's probably just lost. So how is this happening? Bishop b7. Oh no, my rook. Yeah, maybe this is the way to go. So if I take and then take, some issue with the pawn. Like, I might not be better here. I have a huge time advantage. Thinking I just take. I can take the pawn, rook, or bishop. Probably take the pawn and then rook. I'll go after the a7 pawn. Probably. I want to prevent rook a8. Okay. A nice game overall. My opponent did survive the opening, but burned almost all their time in the opening. Yeah, bishop f5 is completely playable. Yeah, my opponent actually played like one of the best lines from the opening, but it was still an opening success because of the time situation. Thank you, Mazarusa. The first time prime. Yeah, this is where they took almost 2 minutes. So bishop takes e2 is the best move. The engine says I should just take, not even go for bishop a6. Okay, I'm staying above 2700. Yeah, not the best start. 2 out of 2. Many more games to go. Looks like a few games going this round. Or not. Okay, so these looks like the round is done. Or no. Oh, that was, I guess those were games from the previous round. Okay, let's watch this game. This looks like a fortress for black. Everything's defended. Engine says white's better, but is white actually winning? Okay, now it looks like white has good winning chances. Yeah, this may be hard to defend. I remember, like, even without the pawn, there's some construction. If you can put your king here, bishop here, and knight here, then it's a draw. It's like a nice fortress. This is actually a table-based position. But is there table base? Not seeing it. So on Lichess, the opening book is also the table base, but it doesn't look like there's table base here. Okay, so are we on break? Yeah, we're on break. 5 minutes until next game. I think I'll take a break myself. Refill some water. So I'll be back momentarily. So I'll probably end up playing down. Let's see where I am today. Not quite within the top 100. Yeah, there's over 700 players. I can't I can't scroll down further. Oh, now I can. Okay. I'm not within the top 200. Okay, so I'm tied for 224. It'd be nice if it showed like somewhere my actual like placing instead of having to scroll down. So I'm almost certainly playing someone lower rated than me next game. Probably not playing Dayak, who's also 2 out of 4. A lot of people with 2 out of 4. Wow. I still can't find my name. I'm somewhere here, I think. Let me close out my tabs. Let me refresh the page too. Refreshing makes it less laggy. Okay, here we go. Opponent taking some time. Thank you, Phaedrus. Happy 18 months. Okay, so we have a Catalan. Queen A4. I'm not sure if there's a way to punish this move. Or Knight C6. I don't want to take too long. Probably Bishop D7 and C5. And then maybe like Bishop C6 and B5. I'm trying to get the rook to c8. There's a move b4, but at the very least I'll have bishop e4. Also, maybe at the very most, I have bishop e4. So counterattacking the queen. Light supports the bishop. Have to choose where to put the bishop. Staying aligned with the king. There's a calculation like takes. There's actually a few calculations. White can take first or play knight e5 first. I guess with knight e5 I take, and then probably queen c7. Okay, bishop f4. I want to play queen e7, but there's bishop d6. So my plan is to put the queen on b7. I think that's probably one of the best squares for the queen. There's also a cool idea, I don't know if it can ever work, but to move my bishop back, take on f2, take, and then sack the queen, and then win it back. I'll keep in mind tactics around f2. Yeah, probably have to take here. I mean, actually, I can take and play knight g4. Hitting f2. If e3... I mean, very close to trapping the bishop. There's also this move that looks attractive. Go for this. I mean, h3 is probably coming at some point, or not. Rook c7 is a threat. Oh, might get messy. I might be in trouble here. Line h3, take, h3 again. Trapping the knight. Oh, it's not trapping the knight. Take. Go for this. Oh no. This isn't good. Oh. Oh man. Oh, it's really rough. Everything looked to be going so well. Played g5. I probably should have just gone with my first impression, just knight e5. Probably this knight e5. Knight e5 was so strong though. Because this is a massive threat. I mean, bishop e8 prevented it, but white had so much initiative. Yeah, what to do? Oh no, my 2700 rating. Yeah, white's better in like multiple lines. So I completely misjudged probably this whole sequence. Like e5. Oh, e5 allows knight d5 right away. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, it feels like in this position, black should be just trying to exploit the bishop. But e5 just causes more problems with allowing knight d5, and then my pieces are not actually that great. Do I have any chances towards the end? Maybe I should have taken the knight. Oh, it's completely losing here. So if I take and then queen g4, yeah, my pieces are not defending my king. What to do? Thank you, Atinabu, who subbed earlier, probably during the game. Happy 33. So, on a -1 score now. Ooh, watching Faruja. Wait, where's Faruja's game? Faruja is black here. Can his opponent checkmate? Wait, what? What's this? The clocks are moving, but the pieces aren't moving. Okay, now the pieces are moving. Oh, it's stalemate. Yeah, usually if you're a title player, you should know how to do bishop knight mates, but it's really hard with just the 1 second increment, especially if you're low on time. Because you basically have to be pre-moving. Although, did white ever? Okay, no time to analyze. Moving on to next game. I think white has won every game I've played so far. Also, thank you, W something back. Appreciate the sub. Sorry for struggling with your name. Okay, this is a fun line. Queen g4 is not the most common move you get to play so early in the London. Okay, so black wants to play b5. Queen g3. Just attacking the pawn. Yeah, trying to eventually make use of the half-open F-file. Thank you, Nunjo Business. Gifting to Maxis. Okay, what to do here? I mean, always play King B1. Take. I'm struggling to find a plan. Like take. Start with King B1. And Black's gonna play A5. Maybe this and this. If takes, I take with a rook. I'm getting ready for the double up. So B3 could be a target. Could also be a strength for Black. Wow. I really want to call the bluff. It's risky. Let's just take it though. Hopefully I'm not getting punished. Rook A1 doesn't work. Queen A7. King C1. Okay, now I'm threatening this. So Queen A1, I have Bishop B1. Can I take? Okay, this is working out well. So I've played 6 games. White has won every single game. Right? Yeah, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. So if I'm Black next game, hopefully I can break the streak. Yeah, I want to check like this position. Because visually it looked really nice. Like my pieces are on decent squares. And maybe I didn't have to play King B1. Maybe I can start with this. I was considering Bishop C4, but Bishop's undefended there. Also walks into this. Hey, King B1, best move. Ben Feingold is always right. Always play King B1. But White's not really much better at all. Like it's pretty close to equal, apparently. Okay, I missed a chance to play E5. E5 take take. Knight D7. Okay, this makes sense. Yeah, sometimes I struggle with this. It's like avoiding moves that transform the position. especially in Blitz, because you have to take time to actually judge if the transformation favors you. But I guess in this case, it is pretty clear that e5 is nice for white. I was trying to keep the status quo with the pawn center. Engine saying c4 is not a move that came to mind. Went for knight h4. Oh wow, it says I should take the knight. But it's not it's not better for white. It was just probably some compensation. So it seems like the main mistake of this game was black just sacking the piece. I don't quite understand the top engine move h5. I guess Stockfish wants to play rook h6. Okay. So I'm 3 out of 6. More than halfway through the tournament. Watching Minlay. Okay, it looks like most of the games are done. Except a few. Yeah, usually, like, even if black wins the pawn, this is objectively a draw. But practically, I think it's very hard to defend. And this game could go on for a bit longer. Allergies are kicking in. Slightly allergic to games lasting over 100 moves. Oh, welcome back, Nikolaspov. Happy 11 months. Love you too. Yeah, even if you're late, there's still a lot more chess to be played. Draw by repetition. Okay. A nice defense. So next game's starting very soon. Playing Jon Snow. Who doesn't have the best internet. Okay, I'm going to try and break the curse of black losing every game. Try and stay focused here.
Are you playing the late TT2? Go Eric.
Yes, that's the plan. Hopefully I'll play better later. Opponent's taking a lot of time in the opening. It could be their lag. And that's probably the case. Oh, I had this line earlier. Okay, I'll play the same variation. I think I got a pretty decent position. Pawn takes pawn. I can't quite play queen a5 because b4. I play b6, just sack. There's knight a6. Knight a6 is kind of interesting. Hmm. Not actually sure. I think I'll play b6. Just treat this as a gambit. I want to play rook c8. But I'm down a pawn. Some compensation. Mm. Not the most exciting move. Some idea knight d5. Queen g7, I have knight e2. I'll have bishop a3. Bishop a3, maybe I can take on c3. Mm. So this attacks the bishop and the queen and defends against mates. White probably has to take. Oh, can white take here, though? Not so simple. Takes here, I think queen c7. Completely missed that. Oh, no. Okay, at least after takes I can take, and I'll be down a pawn, but I have the time advantage. Threading the fork. Still be down a pawn. Playing for a win, I guess. Oh no. I'm losing. Black's losing another game. What to do? Oh, it's so sad. I was so excited to play e5 too, but I think it just leads to a bad position. Maybe I should have played f6. Oh, bishop h6 apparently is super strong here. Not easy to find to not cash in, but to play queen f4. And yeah, f6 was a better move. What to do? White's winning every game. I don't think I've had this past Title Tuesday, where one caller wins every game. Yeah, this is strong from white. Like, I should play bishop e8 here to not allow knight takes f7. And then when I take, I should have, for some reason I thought we would queen at the same time, but I'm a tempo short. Ah, I could have kept attacking the bishop. Yeah, and this would force repetition, because if bishop e5, then I'm winning. Okay, so that was round 7. Okay. Oh, okay. We can watch another bishop knight mate. Looks like white will do it this time. Well done. Yeah, to learn the bishop knight mate, you should know this position. The pieces are lined up on the C or F file. Okay. Aragossi's name flashed there for a moment, but I'm definitely not playing him. Okay, here we go. Now I want white to win another game. Knight c6 and then castling is a line. It's been a while since I've looked at this. I mean, this is more of a hybrid between a Queen's Gambit and a London with c4 being played. So if takes, I probably take on c6 first. Now threatening to take. Hmm. And there's Queen c2. Maybe threatening to take and Queen h7. I'll optimize a rook. Looking at takes and knight e4. Also Queen c3. Or knight f3. Kind of like Queen c3, creating the battery. In b5, b3. Guess this case I'm also down a pawn. Hmm. So hitting these pawns. I think black should have played b5 there. Trying to calculate king g7 take and then e5. Queen h4 g5. Okay, well now I can take. Not the move I want to play. Wow. Oh no, black's queen. What to do? Well, the streak is broken. Black won a game, but I wasn't black. Nice move. It's a puzzle rush tactic. I was targeting rook h5, which probably is also winning. There's a line knight g1, knight g4 checkmate. Yeah, it was pretty bad once I have to play g3. Okay, knight g3 was a bit better. Okay, not my best title Tuesday. That was round 8. Do I withdraw, rage quit, and then come back fresh for later? Or do I try to salvage things? Maybe I'll mix things up. Maybe I'll just play on like full tilt, play aggressive, play some gambits. Okay, so we're watching Min Lei against Arageisi. And Min Lei is winning. Oh, Min Lei's on a perfect score. Wow. Yeah, if I get the chance, I'll go for a Stafford Gambit. Try and untilt as best as possible. So Min Lei has the only perfect score. Other games still going. Dan Laz wins. I'm just trying to find an interesting game to watch. This looks interesting, but it's over. Okay, let me clear out my tabs here. Okay, this is the most interesting game that's left. Looks like white's gonna be able to draw. Can black escape perpetual? White won on time. Oh no. All you have to do is trade queens and it's a draw. Ah. Yeah, it's sometimes hard to play on the 1 second increment. Okay, this is the final game of the round. Not sure who wants to win. Maybe both players. Okay, white can trade, so I guess white's playing for the win. Okay. So we're on break. Some time to kill. What to do? Should I analyze? Maybe I should check the opening of the last game. There's a question. Last game was knight a6 hanging. Was there ever a knight on a6 though? Okay, how do I find my game? I don't know how many tabs I have open. I thought I closed my tabs, but maybe not. Okay, so... No, okay, maybe that comment was referring to a different game. Yeah, I might as well just check the opening and see what went wrong. Yeah, bishop e5 is not the most common. But the idea is to go into this structure. Engine slightly prefers takes. Switch the layout here. Okay, rook c1 to follow. And keep this in mind for the future. I played bishop a4 thinking it's good to keep the bishop pair. Oh, last game I was black. Okay, I can check that. I don't think I was ever better this game. Maybe slightly better from the opening, but not really. Opponent made one blunder. With rook g5. Okay. Okay, yeah, let me check. I should definitely check this opening I've encountered twice now. Lost to both times. This, some Catalan with the early queen a4. It was before today. I can't remember last time I've encountered this line. Queen a4 right away. So I play bishop e7. This is playable. Takes c5. And with takes, I played b6. Engine saying queen c7. Presumably at b4, then b6. Okay, let's try and understand. Because once we take, we're still pinned. So a5 is the way to go. Okay, this makes sense. And then going forward in this game, I mean, this was pretty messy game from both of us. So when was my knight hanging? Was it earlier? Oh, my knight was hanging when I played knight a6. Oh man, that shows my form today. Yeah, that's a really bad sign. But neither me nor my opponent saw it. Because usually in the Catalan, the bishop's like here and not controlling this diagonal. Okay. Yeah, I slightly prefer the analysis on the chess. Um, the engine graph is a bit easier to read, and then also that you have the database too, which chess.com doesn't really have the same type of feature with the games database. Then table base is also integrated. So knight g7 is also a move here. Also, next game is starting. I should switch the tab, switch the scene, back to emote only mode. Okay, here we go. If e4, I go for Stafford. Full tilt time. If d4, I probably still play my same repertoire. If c4, okay, I'll play maybe reverse Grand Prix. If e3, there's d5. Okay, so we basically have a reverse version of a Sicilian. Yeah, usually white goes for c5 in these positions. Knight a5. Could maybe play e4 here. My confidence is so low right now. Like, I'm not trusting my instincts. Just try and move quickly. I think c5, d5, c4, bishop e6. I play g5. Yeah, this move. Just trying to discourage knight d5. I think sometimes with this, in this case, reverse Grand Prix, there's two different ways to play in the middle game. There's a positional play on the queen side, and then there's a king side attack, which I think I want to go for a bit later. I'm ready to play c6 and shut out the bishop. Thank you, Trevi. Happy 22. Okay, so g5. So if queen a7 attacking the rook, I have bishop d7, threatening this. Yeah, the pawn's not takeable. Or is it? There's queen c5, but... Okay, white doesn't take it. So rook b2. I probably want to go for some like f4. Wow. That's a cool move. Everything should still be under control. I mean, it can take and play f4. It's not simple, though. F3 might not do that much. Take. I might be in trouble here. So rook b7, can I take and play queen f6? Queen f6, rook b2. And gotta go for this. How to generate threats. c7 still hanging. Have to play this. Maybe I just push the h-pawn. That's a good move. Okay, this should be winning now. It took a lot of work. And put the bishop on d7. Okay. Not easy to win a chess game. That was my first win with black this tournament. So I'm 4 out of 9. Okay, 2 games to go. Trying to finish strong. Watching Hans against Urgeisi. Looks like a draw. Oh, thank you. I'm Oceanborn. Day is going okay. Not my best performance ever, but I haven't rage quit yet, so that's a good thing. Thank you, Gorilla-san. Happy 4 months. Okay, looks like games are... Oh, some games are underway still. Wow. I mean, this is just a complete draw. I don't know who's playing for a win. I guess Black is playing for a win, because if they want to draw, they could just give away the rook. Even if they lose the rook, it's still a draw. Does chess.com autoclaim a draw for king and 2 knights versus king? Maybe, but maybe not, because mate is still possible. Okay, I'm not playing Hikaru. Yeah, I don't know how I end up following someone, I guess. I'll play d4. Thank you, JSZ underscore. Appreciate the sub. Okay. We have this line. Most people play e6 or g6. Because immediate queen c5 does allow c4. The question is how to get compensation. Knight b3, queen b6, bishop a4. Queen a7. It takes, I have knight d4, take... I mean, knight d4 is the main idea. Bishop d7 is logical. Okay, what to do? Thinking takes knight bd4. Although... I'm not sure. Maybe just this. This was my first impression. It takes still some options. Probably take on d7. I'm still applying pressure. c6 is now a target. I've burned so much time. I think I'm winning the c6 pawn. I'll play bishop e7. Okay. Maybe I should have bought on for a win. E4, yeah. What to do? At least I didn't lose. I got a reasonable position too. Endgame is very pleasant for whites. I won the pawn. Just didn't have enough time. Okay, one more game to go. I'll try and finish with 50%. 2667, so not the most cursed rating. Minlay against Hikaru. Oh, Minlay is in good shape. Oh, he's still perfect too. Yeah, and he's about to win this game. Wow, 10 out of 10 for Minlay. Oh, thank you, Russman. Happy 35. Thank you, Choco. Welcome back. Happy 14 months. So, looks like games are wrapping up. Maybe? Okay, this is interesting. 2 rooks versus rook, bishop, and pawn. Not sure how either side can really play for a win. I guess it's white who's playing for a win, though. But it's hard to chase the king away from these squares. Okay, chess is a draw. Wait, what? Oh no! This is like a classic Fildor position. The rook has to move back to f1. Ouch. Okay, final game. Here we go. No Stafford Gambit. I'll play my main repertoire. The Barmen variation. Bishop b4. There's some cool idea like queen b3 castling bishop d3. There's b5. I can't draw arrows, but okay, here, 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 and then b5 I think is strong. Because if takes, it's a fork. So are we going to see bishop d3? Bishop e2. And b5 doesn't have the same venom because takes. You could play knight e4. Start by taking. Maybe just b6 would be solid. And this sets up bishop a6. Like if white castles and I pin the pawn. Solid structure. Position's probably still close to equal. Unless I have knight d5. I'm trying to make knight d5 work. There's bishop d6. Okay, let's go for it. If I take... Wait a minute. I want to set up a5 somehow. E4 I have knight f4 and then d3 is weak. Okay, so white's preparing e4. The nice thing now is, okay, I'm threatening a5 to trap the bishop. Now I'm hitting the pawn. Bishop e7 is not played. I have this move. So now bishop e7, I have knight g6. Also preventing anything from coming to d6. Oh, I forgot about that move. Okay, so I'm not trapping the bishop. Life goes on. Maybe knight d7 coming. Yeah, what to do? Oh, that was mouse up. I meant to play that. Okay. There we go. Okay, plenty of time. Oops. Okay, not the cleanest game. Somehow I won that. So finishing with 50%. I'm pretty sure this is my third week in a row scoring 5.5 out of 11 in the first title Tuesday. At least I kind of salvaged the tournament. I lost about 50 rating points, but rating can be gained maybe someday in the future. I won with black, which was a pretty rare occurrence for this tournament. Yeah, it seemed like I was very close to losing here. But once we get to this position, I think I'm winning. Queen c6 is coming. Queen's attacked. So, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there. I'll be back later today for the second title Tuesday. Hopefully, I can play better than this one. I assume Minlay won the tournament. Not quite a perfect score, but almost perfect. Super impressive, 10.5 out of 11. Looks like the tournament's not completely over. Thank you, Mr. Batu. Happy 32. I imagine Black's trying to play for a win here. Although maybe White's playing for a win. B6 is weak. It's a race now. Can White stop the pawn? Probably. Definitely. Can Black stop this pawn? Probably not. Yeah, B7's coming. Okay, so that's the tournament. Yeah, good job, Minlay. Anyway, I'll be back in a few hours, probably in about 3 hours from now. So stay tuned and see you guys soon.